I spent hours choosing the perfect paint color, scrolling, comparing, overthinking, and when I finally found the one, it looked perfect. But after I painted my wall, it looked completely wrong, too dark, too dull. It didn't feel like my room anymore, and the worst part, I had to repaint everything. If you don't want that to happen to you, watch this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever tried choosing a paint color, you already know it's way harder than it looks. There are hundreds of shades, tiny differences, confusing names, and somehow they all look the same until you put them on your wall. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to choose the right paint color. Not based on guesswork, but based on real mistakes I made. So here's what happened. I walked into the store and immediately saw this soft gray color. It looked modern, clean, and super aesthetic. I didn't overthink it. I didn't test it. I just thought, this is perfect. So I bought it, went home, and painted the entire wall. At first, I was excited, but after it dried, something felt off. The room suddenly felt darker, colder, almost uncomfortable to be in, and that's when I realized I didn't actually choose the right color. I just chose a color that looked good in the store. That experience taught me something important. Choosing paint is not about picking a color you like. It's about choosing how you want your space to feel. Before you even look at colors, ask yourself, what kind of atmosphere do I want here? Do you want calm and relaxing? Then go for soft blues, greens, or neutral tones. Do you want something warm and cozy? Then choose beige, cream, or earthy colors. Do you want bold and dramatic? Then darker shades can create that effect. But here's what most people don't realize. If you skip this step, no color will ever feel right. My second mistake? I trusted how the color looked in the store. Big mistake, because lighting changes everything. In the store, the lighting is designed to make colors look good. But your home? Completely different. In the morning, light is cooler. In the afternoon, it's warmer. At night, artificial lighting takes over, and that changes everything again. That same gray I chose, it looked soft in the store, but in my room, it looked dark and lifeless. So here's what you need to do. Always test the color in your own space. Look at it in the morning, look at it at night, see how it changes, because it will. Another thing I completely ignored? Everything else in my room, my floor had warm tones, my furniture had warm tones, even my lighting was warm. But the paint I chose? Cool gray. So instead of working together, everything felt disconnected, and this happens all the time. Here's the truth. Your room already has a color palette. You just don't realize it yet. So instead of starting from zero, look around. Find a color from something you already own. A rug, a pillow, a painting, and use that as your starting point. That's how you create a space that feels natural and put together. Have you ever walked into a room and thought, wow, this looks so clean and well designed? It's not random. Most of the time, they're using a simple rule, 60-30-10. 60% main color, walls, 30% secondary color, furniture, 10% accent color, decor. It sounds basic, but it makes a huge difference. Without this, your room can feel chaotic or just boring. With it, everything feels balanced, even if you're not a designer. And finally, the biggest mistake I made. I didn't test the paint. If I had just painted a small section first, I would have seen the problem immediately. But instead, I painted the entire wall and had to redo everything. So learn from my mistake. Test 2 to 3 colors on your wall. Compare them side by side. Look at them throughout the day. Give yourself time to decide. Because choosing slowly is way better than repainting everything. Here's something interesting. Most people don't choose the wrong color because they have bad taste. They choose wrong because they skip the process. They rush. They guess. They trust the store too much. But once you understand the process, it becomes so much easier and honestly, kind of fun. I had to learn this the hard way, but now you don't have to. Choosing the perfect paint color isn't about luck. It's about knowing what to look for. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more simple home design tips. And tell me in the comments, have you ever chosen a paint color that looked completely different on your wall? I'd love to hear your story.